Hey there, welcome back. I just wanted to check something real quick. I was actually reading some of the comments people made, and it took me to a scene where I noticed something, and I was like, holy crap, I actually sold one of those. This Battlemaster has 5 rockets on it. So it makes me wonder why I didn't use that um, for my rockets. I mean, right now we have a Highlander, which only has 3 rockets. So I had one of these, but we'll see. I mean, because if all the rockets are on one arm, all those rocket slots, they're useless. And the game does that a lot. Like, it gets you all excited, and then it's like, oh, hold on. That's just a bunch of bunk. Alright, so we're here. We have 5 million buckaroonies. And there's no contract. We can go to Ryan's Fate. Oh, that's right. We left off last night because I was going to decide where to go next. And I was contemplating going back to there just because there's another black market and blah, 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 blah. You can see, we've been to all these places. These two we've never been to, actually. And like that one, we're not allowed to go to. I still would like to, with the former Star League presence, it just seems awesome. But I know that the store is going to be closed because of this reputation. So the biggest issue I have at the moment is I need to do quests. And Goldra did not have any quests for us. That's where we came from. Yeah, there's a travel. At least, you know what? We at least know there's at least one quest there because that's why it's a travel contract. So which one are we going to do? 2 heavily armed lances. That's against the pirates. This one's going to be better. Looks like we have to take out a convoy. Yeah, that's right. I didn't want to do this because of the convoy situation. 772 or 419 or 315.
By your command.
The more mech parts you get, the more money you make. It's that simple.
That work order's complete, boss.
All right.
Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Completed a work order. This last one's cheaper. It's only half mil.
All right, I'll get the
Or
team
just
on
under.
its way.
And then we'll be fully upgraded. There's no more upgrades after this, so... And there is an achievement you get. I think I got that a long time ago, but still. Alright, we're at our target, but let's check out the store. I always like window shopping. Pretty standard stuff. TTSs are always fun to look at. Yeah, see, like that's 2.2 million. Very standard. Even that's the best one they have, is the Stalker. I've never actually played using one of these. I mean, like, here you go. That one has 4 LRMs as well. So you could argue, hey, why don't you load up your LRMs? Because more LRMs, the better, right? They gotta have enough space, of course. Alright, let's go. I didn't mean to click on this. Oh, look at this. Lots of juicy quests. But we got this one we gotta do. 4 stars, so we'll put our all-star team in.
Command interface initiated.
So the good news is the convoy, according to the text there,
Let's do this.
won't start moving until we start shooting at them. So you always want to move
Moving out.
towards the direction that they're going.
Copy that.
Move order received.
So if they're going to here, right, you want to be in that general. You don't want to be approaching from this side, because then you're constantly chasing them
Copy
with your
that.
one movement point
Coordinates
mechs.
received.
And this is where having the light mechs really comes in handy, because man oh man, you could run them down if you got one of those fast mechs.
Primary target on screen, Commander.
We still haven't spotted them.
Position control.
There we go, we got some mechs.
Moving out.
Aye, aye.
A Warhammer. Warhammer versus Warhammer. Who will win?
Orders.
Now, stop the convoys from escaping. It's saying the convoys are here-ish. And they might be. I just don't necessarily...
Got it.
There we go. I got him in my view.
Locking. All weapons systems.
Oh, that's good.
Targets taking a critical hit. Waiting for orders. I copy.
Heat's going to be an issue on this planet.
Copy that.
Down he goes.
Hostile eliminated. They've got a lock on me. They've got a lock on me. Bandits. I'm showing minor damage.
This Annihilator is pretty awesome.
Engaging target.
Very happy with it. The Warhammer, we could probably improve upon that. The 20% optimized capacitors, as you can tell, we're doing some fantastic damage with them. But you could argue that, you know, one of the bigger
On my way.
mechs might keep us alive longer.
Acknowledged.
Primary target damaged. Concentrate
Yeah.
your fire and bring it down.
That was a big nothing burger.
Reporting. Waiting for orders.
We gotta do Decker first.
Acknowledged.
He puts tags on things.
Roger. That hit something good. They've got a sensor lock on me. Standing by.
So if you move,
On my way.
it gets rid of some of the instability. But you can see I still have a lot of the instability.
Roger.
Primary target
There we go.
is damaged,
We got one.
Commander. Keep it up.
They've got a lock on me.
Ooh, a catapult. Alright. The ballistic weapons have always been the best way to take out these vehicles. Oh my goodness, it did not.
Internal damage.
Yes, Commander. Engaging with target.
Alright, we at least destroyed the vehicle this time. They're gonna knock him over, aren't they?
They've blown past my armor.
Turkey jerks.
Commander. I'm wounded. On it. Affirmative. I've been sensor locked.
All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
Man, I can't quite.
Good to go. All right. I'm up again. On it. Here it comes. Mech destroyed.
It was like the Queen song. Boom, boom, chee. Boom, boom, chee. We will, we will.
Moving out.
I thought I used the cooldown thing.
Picked up.
Get to land, the LZ commander. I'm coming in hot.
Vehicle down. Receiving you. Heading out. Confirmed. Solid connection on that one.
Full throttle.
Ready for orders. Got it.
Did that thing really just try to take on the behemoth? Or the banshee? It did.
Waiting for the right move.
Putting my weight into it.
Just like that.
Tango.
Mission successful.
25% bonus. Woo-wee! Alright. Yeah, we took a little bit of a beating with the Warhammer. We'll get another Warhammer. Catapult. And I would have been better off just taking a 3. A little bit more money. Alright, so our next quest is available.
Ready to fight, Commander.
This is crazy. It's a catapult with no LRMs. Alright. We do have our main quest. It is getting up to 4 stars now, which means they're going to definitely be tough. There's a nice 1,000,002. It's pirates. The pirate ones seem to always pay more. Oh my gosh, they're all pirates. Every one of them. Oh, here's one down here. But it's only 429,000. Oh, here's one. 4.5 stars. Or skulls. 1,000,005 payout. Oof.
Job's done, Commander.
And Medusa's out 6 more days. See, we got morale maxed out to 50.
I've got the financial report.
Alright, well we can just finish the campaign, because we got our mechs pretty well beefed up. Although I still don't have any of those pulse lasers. We do this one. And we also have this one to do, which will give us 523. It doesn't pay a lot. So we would do this one for the salvage. This one is tempting. We're against a very serious mech, which is really good, because that means we're going to be fighting something that we want. Some kind of really rare mech. With that said, it's very tempting to do this. And if I do that, it might not be... Yeah, let's do it. You only live once. Unless you can reload. Then you can live more than once. So today is Good Friday, April 18th, 2025. Happy early Easter, everybody. I did work today, but I have a nice 3-day weekend coming up.
Command interface
And I'm really
initiated.
looking forward to it. Okay, we're looking for one mech, but it's usually more than one. It's just that one is the bad boy of the mix.
Move into position. Moving to position.
Moving out.
If you go straight for him, it's usually a trap. So we're gonna go this way.
On my way. Position confirmed.
On my way.
Okay. It is a king crab.
Orders. Coordinates received.
We're gonna try to do a precision strike and go after the head. Didn't really work.
Reporting critical hit. Waiting for orders. Copy that. Got it. Solid connection on that one. I've been sensor locked.
I can't do a precision strike.
Boom. All primary targets have been destroyed.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
So these are the dragon, Curitan dragons.
Yes, Commander. On it. Roger. They've got a lock on me. Ready for orders.
Well, we're gonna get some nice mechs out of this.
Affirmative. They've got a lock on me.
Engaging target.
I did that to ignore his cover.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Too bad I didn't go first.
Going full throttle.
Aye, aye.
Hmm.
Got it. Scored a critical hit. Good to go. Acknowledge. They've got a sensor lock on me. Light damage. Holding firm.
Engaging target.
I forgot to turn the other weapons on.
Enemy mech. Critical
Dang it.
damage detected.
Waiting for orders. Roger. Hostile eliminated.
Yep. Giving him everything I've got.
Let's take on a
Waited
Victor.
to it.
Took out the right leg in one hit. Down you go.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed. Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Waiting for the shot.
I forgot he was down. I thought they was down to one. Thankfully, it was inconsequential here.
Armor low.
I thought this guy was the only one left.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech critical damage
Good to go.
detected.
Orders.
Commander. Position confirmed. Got it.
I had some of my lasers off.
Orders.
I gotta quit being so hasty.
Firing all weapons. Tango down. Ready for orders.
I do find it funny. He's the only mech left and he does the sensor thing. Oh. I should have meleeed him.
Sensors locked on. Aye, aye.
Fine. Censor him again.
I've got a sensor lock.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed. Mission
Down he goes. So we get a beautiful king crab. Another Victor. Quick draw. And between these two, this one finishes it. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything big. Hope we ended up getting them all. Good. That was a good haul.
That mech you wanted is back online.
So this last one, smash and grab. That was that really the one? I guess it was. This one will be tough. Let's do it. When your monthly maintenance is $1 million each time, which is what it's close to being now, I usually don't feel comfortable unless I have 10 million. Because, you know, you do find things, you buy things. Having 4 million is probably still good enough. I mean,
Command interface initiated.
it's not that hard to make $1 million a month. Especially with the Arano paying us so well. So this is a really interesting map. So we can try to go behind. Like, we've done this map before, and we've always come in this way. Like, we're right here, and we come in, because I know I've hidden behind this wall. And then we've had mechs come at us from up here. And then a couple mechs here. And now they have us up on this side, coming down. It's very interesting to come at it from a different angle. So let's do it.
Move into position. On my way.
Copy that.
Even more weird for it to be a ghost town.
Roger.
There we go. We finally run into somebody.
Acknowledge.
We lost all of our height advantage. Ooh, an annihilator. Ooh.
Waiting for orders.
He's too far away for the tag.
New sensor contact.
$65. $85.
Got it.
Coming around behind this building. I don't want all of them to pick on
Scored a critical hit.
the Warhammer. There's another stalker.
Engaging target.
Down it goes.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That's pretty wild.
Oh, they don't like me.
Ready for orders.
Alright, and this, of course, we're going in for the melee.
On it.
Yes, Commander.
There are certainly a lot of
Location confirmed.
them.
Engage. Good to go. Move order received. Engaging with target.
Oh, we took him out.
Target eliminated.
I wasn't even expecting that.
They've got a lock on me.
Engaging target. Enemy mech critical damage detected.
Of course, they go for the Warhammer.
Yes, Commander.
I'm not going to be able to get either one.
Location confirmed. Taking the shot.
But I'll focus on that one.
Waiting for orders. Move order received. I copy.
Oh my goodness.
Got past his armor.
This energy bout is doing fantastic.
Location
And it
confirmed.
is that extra 20% we're getting is definitely helping. Oh, look at that. He's gone already. We're taking out assault mechs like this. Like they're butter.
Warning. Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Heading out.
It's always good to take out a right leg.
Target's taking a critical hit.
All weapons committed.
Just like that. Boom,
Enemy
boom.
mech destroyed.
On the move.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good.
Well, no bonus on the money side, which is fine. We only went with 39 grand. We got a Zeus, a Stalker, an Annihilator, and Dealer's Choice. I never tried to sell one. I mean, I'd always just take one. I'm really glad I got these. Those are good. I'm just curious. Comm system is only 16K. Plus 3 ballistic, 157,000. Yeah, it's like so much cheaper than what you have to pay to buy them. There's no, there's no trade. This isn't Machiavelli or Merchant Prince. None of that. Okay, sorry for the yawn. Let's make sure there's no mech repairs needed. There aren't. Let's get into the contracts. I think we're nearing the end of the campaign here.
Now, Commander.
Escape velocity.
And see, I can't remember because, like, I think XCOM pulls that stunt on you. But I might need 2 full lances for the final mission, where I get to control 8. Or I might be confusing it with XCOM. And I know I did a playthrough of XCOM 2. It's a fantastic game. I know some people don't like what they did with it. I think it's better than the original XCOM, personally. Especially with the War of the Chosen. I think they added some really cool elements. Great, great game. I always break that out at least once a year. Alright, let's get her done.
Prepare for combat.
Alright. I didn't even read the mission. We'll figure it out. The campaign missions are always unique. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Oh, I do remember this mission.
Go take out those generators, Commander, and do it quickly. Our entire plan
We have
falls
17
apart if
rounds.
those guns stay online.
I remember that being the challenge, because especially, at this stage of the game, I'm running around with 1 movement point assault mechs. So, this one at the very, very top. Generator Charlie. See how there's this road here? So you can go for Alpha, and then up the road, and get to Charlie. And there's even this little side road here, but I don't know. Like, there might be a way to, you know, straight up the side road. And, oh, there's Bravo. Hold on a second. What is it that I'm seeing over here? Oh, that's just a building. Never mind. I thought that was one of our buildings. So, we have Alpha. Go up this little hill. There's Bravo. Right? I think you can get it from here. And then you got Charlie there. What you don't want to do is be winding up this road the meandering way. Although if you did, you could go up this little hill and get into Charlie backward from the back way. And for whatever reason, there's this building. I don't know what those are for. I remember the mission, but I don't remember like what was so hard about it. I do remember reloading this game over and over and over again. And I think some of it is because there's mechs up here in this. And there's for sure mechs up here. I distinctly remember sending one of my mechs up this hillside so he could stand up here and hit everything that was in his way. I also remember having to split my mechs up because getting to this Charlie one was all 17 rounds. But that's it. I mean, like, I don't remember where the real challenges were or anything like that. But, I mean, for starters, there's a time limit, so we gotta bull rush in, so let's do it. Yeah, we have contact already. So, artillery strikes. That's right, there's going to be an observer up on this hill. That's what the issue was. And whoever you send up that dang hill, they're basically out of the mission. Because, so the right person to send up that hill is Decker. Because he's got the LRMs.
Affirmative.
And then Behemoth, oh yeah, see we got turrets too. Behemoth might be the right one to send straight after Charlie.
Incoming artillery
Yeah, look at
fire.
this. Artillery. Bing, bing, and bing. So I gotta get up. Yep, there's mechs up in that hill. So artillery's gonna hit us until we take out those observers, which are these light mechs in the various places.
Yep.
I do remember these being an issue. Alright, let's get up here.
Got it.
I don't have the ability to split my attacks, but I do. Taking out the turrets is always a good game.
That turret is gone.
We can take out the generator
Right
at any
forward.
time. So yeah, I wanted him to go up the hill, but see, like, that works because I'm going to be between these two artillery strikes.
Moving out.
And we're going to do a multi-target. We're going to choose you and you. We're going to make one of them go to B.
Copy that.
It wasn't enough to take it out, but it was the right call to split them. And see, look, we got little jerks coming after us. We have big jerks.
Damage minimal.
There's a lot going on, and it's all meant to distract you from getting to these generators on time. Alright, so Behemoth, we're going to be able to get through. Or I can just bull rush. I don't know what the right call is. I'm gonna go ahead and do
On
this.
the move.
It wasn't enough.
I've been sensor locked.
And this one, I either gotta stay put. I mean, I could get up. I think I'll have to come back down the hill, but I can take out one of those little dudes. I'm gonna multi-target. You. You.
Engaging multiple targets.
Excellent. I told you I didn't like those multi-targets at the beginning of the campaign. This is where it actually does come in handy.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so we got mechs, we got all kinds of stuff to worry about here.
Receiving you.
I think I'm gonna go up with Decker first.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Warning. Armor low.
Yeah.
Quick draw.
Roger. Acknowledged.
That's one generator down. You've got 2 more to go. Keep fighting.
Okay, so for the close one, I'm gonna do A, and I'm gonna do B on the other two.
Engaging multiple targets.
Missed both of them. Dang it.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
I know that guy close to me could have been a target. I could go right up the road here. You know what? I am. I'm gonna split my my mechs a little here. As you can see, there's new artillery spots, but it'll destroy their own mechs. Like if that mech stayed there, he'll get destroyed. That's where aiming for their legs might be really cool.
Damage minimal.
Of course, he didn't stay there, but that's alright.
Receiving you.
Alright. How am I doing this?
Moving out.
Always a good shot.
Scored a critical hit. Damage is minor, Commander.
Oh, we got two mechs right on my tail.
On the move. Giving him everything I've got. Solid connection on that one.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Standing by. Targeting for physical attack.
Unit down. Repeat. We have a unit down. Your land's integrity is compromised.
That was one of the two spotters. Yeah, nobody survives if you're inside of those zones.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
What do you need?
Alright, so both observers are down.
Damage minimal.
Good to go. Hostile removed.
All weapons committed.
Alright,
Enemy mech
there we go.
destroyed.
So mechs are destroyed. Ooh, I can get through to the other side. That's always good.
On the move. Full speed.
Waiting for orders.
So here you can see they're still trying to shoot stuff, but I'm just gonna
Double time. Let's go.
stand in between them,
Yes, Commander.
and then we gotta get out of there, but getting up on this hill is good for the rockets.
On my way. Double time.
So we get him out of the way. And then now's the time to finally get him out of there.
Full throttle.
Orders.
I think I can go right up this hill. What? Oh, they hit a mech that I had knocked out. So there was parts there that we could have salvaged, and they ended up, the artillery destroyed them. I was like, holy crap, is that one of ours? Huh. 1 second. Alright, let's try to wrap up this mission here.
Aye, aye.
Yep, so these are the turrets for... So I want to go up that hill, I think. It would be too much to go around the other way.
Position confirmed. Got it.
Always good to see. Destroyed
That
turret.
one's gone. Waiting for orders.
And then this is just... I mean, somebody else has to be the spotter. But he can basically annihilate anything from above. I don't know where to go with this guy. I guess I could follow Medusa. Or I could follow Behemoth. In both cases, it feels like he's...
Full throttle.
Let's go that way.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, I don't know if I can get up that hill. That means I'm going this way.
on those generators, Commander. Those ground batteries need to be down before our dropships draw within range.
Okay, this will get him in view of a turret.
What's up, boss?
And as long as we have a view of a turret, we can destroy it.
Turret destroyed.
This guy's got 1,000,000 miles to go.
Full throttle.
What's up, boss?
We're going up the Autobahn here.
Way. Double time.
Yep, that's what I was worried about right there. Got a full lance. He can help take care of them.
They've got a lock on me.
And yeah, I can missile these guys from afar too. Just making sure RNG doesn't get us.
Standing by.
Alright, we still gotta get to here. There's a long way to go. So just run, run. Run, rabbit, run. That hurts.
Warning. Armor low.
Commander?
I actually think the Trebuchet is one of the more dangerous ones. So we're gonna beat him at his own game. And then this, we're just gonna walk up and then turn around.
All units committed.
Oh, that was another observer. I didn't even notice that.
Receiving you.
Alright, so we could deal with them, but we gotta keep going.
Affirmative.
They get huge advantages because they're up high.
Warning. Armor low.
I gotta be careful. They're getting to the... They're through the armor now.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
See, look, the dang artillery's back.
Move order. Blocking. All weapon systems. One less turret.
Yeah, that left arm is in trouble.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Standing by. I copy. They've got a sensor lock on me.
Engaging target.
Wouldn't it be cool if he fell off the cliff? They never do, but it still would be cool.
Yes, Commander. Target acquired.
Not enough to destroy it, but... yeah, they're just destroying the old mechs. they don't hit the left arm, we're okay. Although they are
Armor breached.
making short work of me, that's for sure.
Warning.
Oh, come on.
Detecting mech warrior
Come on.
injury. Warning. Weapon system destroyed. Command interface initiated.
Yep.
Okay. So rather than... I mean, I only have 9 rounds to finish what I'm doing. These guys have been destroying me. And I cannot get range to attack any of them.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
That's the part that's annoying.
Warning. Armor low.
Yes, Commander.
I've been trying to take out that trebuchet because he's the most annoying one. And then I had her bum rush the
Aye, aye.
top, but I gotta have her turn around and help.
On. Target's taken a critical hit.
Because there's nowhere for me to run with this guy. I have no choice but to... I mean, I could just choose not to move. Give my left arm a little bit of help.
All weapons committed.
Yeah, that's all left arm again.
Warning. Armor low. Warning. Armor low.
Everybody's running away from my Banshee.
Ready for orders.
See, I can't stand there. I can move up and help attack down, but I gotta take out the turret.
Got it. One less turret.
Yeah, that guy's annoying too.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Orders?
It's good that we at least destroyed some of his
Going to
parts.
critical hit. They've got a sensor lock on me.
Of course, I gotta get him out of there.
Engaging target. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Got it. On for physical attack.
That's what we want to see.
Target.
Now I gotta get up that dang hill. can't get through. Dang it.
What's up, boss? Move into position. Ready for orders. Got the angle. Take the shot. Target's taken a critical hit. They've got a lock on me.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we gotta get rid of the artillery.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Standing by.
So do I go around that way, or do I continue my original plan? I'm gonna do the original plan.
Lady Arano, be advised that we're about to enter the shipyard's weapon range. I hope to hell your mercenaries almost finished with those generators. This is getting way too close for comfort. You heard her, and you know what you have to do. Please, Commander, we're almost out of time.
It is only 6 rounds, and one of them we're not even at yet. Also, my LRM guy is gonna be out of range soon,
Commander.
so I'm gonna move him down the hill.
Putting one in the back.
There we go, that was perfect.
Target neutralized. What do you need?
Look at this nonsense, there's still another artillery round.
Roger that.
Full throttle.
Receiving you. Hauling ass.
I've been sensor locked. Receiving you. Location confirmed. Firing on target.
Second generator down. You've got one left.
Brought it down, Commander. Waiting for orders. Waiting for my opening.
Full throttle.
Good to go. Standing by.
Yeah, he's too far away, even for his rockets. But the good news is that was a really short downhill there.
Waiting for orders.
That's really good news.
Attacking from position.
Not enough.
Receiving you. Roger that.
Full throttle.
What's up, boss? Roger. Locking on.
Oh, that killed all the turrets. I didn't realize that. I had no idea.
Mission successful.
That would have changed things. I would have just killed the dang generators. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes I make it so much harder. Alright, got a nice payout. It wasn't even like big mechs on this one.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander. That mech you wanted, that mech you asked for, is cleared for fighting.
So it made the comment, we should be able to field multiple fully equipped mechs. Like, I don't know what that means. It probably means that I've been selling way too many. Let's just save the game. And if I did want to do... because I think this is the final mission. Or close to it. Final assault on the throne world.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
There was missions we could have done. Let's go back. I think what they're trying to say is this is why I was saying we needed the backup crew. I think that I'm going to have to send in multiple lances. Like, there's going to be a mission 1 is, you know, this first crew, and then mission 2 is the second crew.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
With that being said, I still don't want a dang spider. I don't necessarily want a quick draw. Or a Jenner. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't start... like, for example, it's be nice to get that awesome back, right? I have 0 of 3 awesome parts, though. It's still really good. I mean, I know it costs 3 tons, but that can be pretty decent. So we have really what this boils down to is we can do some quests. They're all 3-star, which means we can even put our backups in. And my goal is I'm trying to get assault mechs assembled. Even this one is an interesting one. Get some assault mechs assembled. So I'm going to have to turtle a bit. And I need to basically have two lances worth of stuff. So I got my first lance. And I do have enough weapons and stuff that I can fill out the lances. Maybe they're not all going to be plus, you know, or things like that. But we're going to be able to put in some good stuff. If I go into my mech bay, into the storage, look at the assaults. I have one more for King Crab, one more for the Stalker, Victor, and Zeus, and I would gladly take those 4. In fact, the King Crab, I might even upgrade my current one to that. But that Highlander we have, yeah, I would switch from the Highlander to the King Crab, because that's a better LRM mech, and then I would use the Highlander as just a really awesome, you know, Team B mech, because that Highlander is a great one. Yeah, it makes me wish that I kept the sentimental ones, because the Archer, you know, some of those ones that I kept for sentimental reasons, and then that Battlemaster probably was worth keeping. So I feel bad that I got rid of the Battlemaster. But yeah, I'm going to have to grind a little bit, but I have company that has arrived, so I have to quit here. So thanks for watching, and as always, stay awesome.